Imagine you're walking down the street of Italy and you see a well-dressed and well-coordinated duo of men just staring at you in the distance. But you're looking for somebody and you can't tell if it's them or not. But that's the basis of this video because I want to talk about the common trope in Jojo of the side character saying the stand user could be anybody. Now, this somewhat gets to me because always whenever a side character says that, they'll pan over to the crowd. Then randomly in the crowd, you'll see someone with this bright ass hair color. Purple, orange, yellow, green, red, like the fucking rainbow. Bright ass hair color. In some crazy ass fit, but it's all designer. It looks like the designer that shit that Balenciaga be selling, and they're posing. They're posing, and they'll still ask that question, or they'll be in weird situations, and then someone starts using stand against them, and they can't find a stand user, and they're like, let's say they're on like a train, right? Can't find a stand user. You're not gonna look at the weird motherfucker with the weirdest hairstyle in here, with the orange hair. No, let's look at the well-dressed regular person in a suit on their way to work. Like, I just never got it, especially in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. The key word right there is bizarre. How are you gonna say this show is bizarre, but when you see a bizarre person in public looking at you, or even just walking away or walking around, you're not gonna think to try to catch up, maybe check them? Like, I understand every weird person isn't a stand user, but all stand users are weirdos. Almost every stand user shown within JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a weirdo. Like, I promise you. In some capacity, they are very weird. Like Jotaro Kujo. Let's not forget, before part 3, that wasn't his personality. He just started doing that shit. He literally started. Because you look at the literal old pictures of Jotaro. This man's smiling, happy, playing. We get to part 3. Now he's cussing his mom out, calling her a bitch, and all this type of shit. Like, even sometimes I think about it in public, because most of these stand fights happen in public. You're going to tell me, and you're literally going to tell me, these stands that are literally changing the world around them, the civilians just never record? Never? Like, I just feel like from part 3 on, there should have been at least some type of civilian in the background, like, oh my god, is that a train? The train just skewered the helicopter, oh my god! Or just the entire Kira vs. Shigechi fight, you know? Like, I feel like that's nitpicking a little bit. It's nitpicking a little bit, I'll admit it, but I don't care, this is my channel. Bro, there's no way that this 14-year-old is dragging his own body across his school campus, through corridors, all this. People are seeing him. People are literally seeing him. Oh. Whatever. Like, that's literally how they're doing them. They're looking at him and walking off. That is, no. The blood is real. You can't see the stands, but nigga, you can see the blood. You can see him bleeding. Like, I remember one time during part 4, when when Koichi and, like, that other kid with the doll stand, they met Rohan. And the kid was like, bro, just because Rohan's a little weird, that doesn't mean he's a stand user. And guess the fuck what? Guess what? Rohan was a stand user. And now, about 30 years later, we still get content on Rohan Kishibe. You know, that could be a whole different video in itself. Rohan Kishibe. Just him. I've made a video about his fits. But if I had to talk about Rocky's obsession with Rohan Kishibe, I could probably talk for 15 minutes just going on. Like, for example, look at La Squadra. Literally. No. Look at him. Look at him right here. Do you see this? There is no way. What normal people in a group even look like this? This looks like a boy band team up. In real life, just regular people in a boy band team up. They literally, almost every one of them have a different hair color. And almost none of them have the regular hair color. One of them is blonde. The other one has brown hair. That's it. I think one more has black hair. That's it. It's just like, I don't know. I just think it's genuinely ridiculous. Genuinely ridiculous when I see, like, especially in Jojo, characters be like, oh yeah, who could the stand user be? Especially when it's set in a modern year, like 80s and up. Come on, bro. You know what they were wearing in the 80s, and they were not wearing that. You know, one thing I just realized, I was about to end this video, but one thing I just realized, Stone Ocean's probably the worst, because there's no way you're questioning who the stand user is when they're literally one of the only people without a jumpsuit. They're literally one of the only people without an orange jumpsuit. And you can't tell me I'm lying. Half the time, the stand user might be a prisoner, but usually they're wearing some regular ass clothing. I don't care that it's 85 degrees outside. Why do you have shorts on? But yeah, that's really all I got for today. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, we're on the road to 5K, and we just keep going up. So thank y'all. And until next time, peace.